Britches. If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and I am so fucking excited today because y'all know, if you're familiar with my channel, how much I love Makeup Geek. Like, it's been an ongoing thing for years, and why the fuck does nobody talk about them anymore? I'm just wondering because I'm over here like Makeup Geek stan still to this day, and they launched some new shit. So of course I wanted to jump on here, show you all the goodies that I got. There may or may not be a giveaway in today's video, but you're gonna have to watch to find out. So if you guys love Makeup Geek like I do, or if you just like testing new makeup, you know, I'm gonna just apply all the shadows, I'm gonna swatch. It's a whole thing. Hello to all the britches in the live chat. What's good? What's poppin'? And if you love drinks, you're definitely in the right place. Who doesn't love cocktails and cosmetics? I do. So that's what we're gonna do today. So if you guys like these, I think this is what I was saying. If you guys like these videos, thumbs it up or thumbs it down. That's cool too. If you guys want to see more of Makeup Geek on my channel, you just let your girl know. But if you're new, you're going to want to subscribe because even if you don't want Makeup Geek, you're going to see more Makeup Geek on my channel just because it's an ongoing thing. And I did a video last year. It was called like creating my like perfect 9-pan fall palettes or like my perfect custom fall palettes. Something along those lines. I'll leave a card up here if you guys want to watch it. I basically took the entire matrix system because this is how you know that I love an eyeshadow formula. We'll just say that. And if you've watched previous rankings videos, Makeup Geek always ranks, if not number one, like top 3 every single time, just because I love them. So if you did not hear yet, if you're not following me on Instagram, they did launch a new fall palette, and then they also launched more of their foils. Now, I get it why people are like, okay, it's nothing new, because realistically, they're still like in the rebranding. So all of these shadows that you see, we've seen these before for Makeup Geek. So I'm like, okay, I get it. They're doing the same thing. It's the same shades, but they went from circular pans to like the square pans, which I'm a fan of. So I had a Makeup Geek collection. I got rid of them and bought everything new. Again, that's how you know. So they came out with 8 more of the foiled. So the bottom 2 rows are the new foileds. The top 2 rows are the original. And they're going to launch, I think, more in the future because I think there's going to be 28 total. So first of all, I love these Makeup Geek empty palettes just because I like to be able to see these. And the foiled shadows are some of my favorites. And then the fall, I think it's called the Fall Scenes palette. It's a 9-pan, but 3 of the, like, the foileds are in that palette right now. I'll put it all together, like, when we get there. So I want to give you guys swatches if you guys were interested. I am now an affiliate of Makeup Geek, which I'm so excited about. It's literally been years. And again, I just love this brand. I've talked about them forever. If you've been here, you know. Okay, so I do have an affiliate link down below. You could use the code BRITCHES as well for, I think it's 10% off. I love this brand, and I want to show more love for them. And that's that. I see other britches! So, okay, how do I want to start this? So let's start with like the info. Do we want to start with yeah, let's just start with swatches, and then I'll do a look with the like the fall palette, or maybe I'll do 2 different looks. We'll do the swatches first. So in the case you have never purchased from Makeup Geek before, these are sold as single shadows. So they're like $8.49 a piece for the foils. I think they're $6.49 for the mattes. Somewhere in that price. You know what? I'm going to show you because I have it pulled up already. So this is basically how the Makeup Geek site works. You basically can see all the shadows. You can piece custom palettes together. You can buy curated palettes. I'm a big fan of the creating your perfect palette. Just my opinion. And I'm going to get into why in a little bit. So you can see right there all of their shadows. I could see where it can be very overwhelming just because, especially if you're new. But I like how they have where you could like pick your matte shadows, your shimmers, your foils. I'm sure they're going to have duochromes in the future, more shimmers and stuff. So it's like, it's really, I think, user-friendly, especially the custom palette. But again, they do have the curated palettes. Or you could just buy singles, but it makes more sense to buy like palettes. So there's that. Commercial! We love that for us. I feel like a commercial, but I'm like, listen, you guys know the obsession, so it's fine. So you can buy these all individually. Let's just do the swatches. So I want to describe each shade. I pulled that up just so you could see and hear exactly what these are like supposed to be. So first one we have is Charmed. Now these are going to be all the foiled. So Charmed is described as, I'm going to keep bumping between my screens, so bear with me. So Charmed is a muted silvery light olive with a taupe undertone. Now listen. Whenever I talk about Makeup Geek, I always talk about the reflectiveness, and they look so bomb on my lids. Like, they don't accentuate texture, because sometimes with more like metallic sort of eyeshadows, they sometimes can accentuate the texture or the lines that are on my eyelids. These ones, they don't do that, and they're hella reflective. It's almost like a, I want to describe it as like a cream to a powder, or like a creamy powder formula, but it's not. It's a very unique formula in my opinion. It feels to me very similar to the originals, but if anything, I think that these are better, but maybe it's just because of the pans that I prefer. I don't fucking know. It just is what it is. I still love them. So the Curtain Call. Curtain Call is a cranberry red with a foiled finish. I know y'all wanted to see these. That's why we're taking the time to swatch them, because in the case you don't want all of them, you know, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do like a fall eyeshadow bundle, or like a little bundle of all these. But I'll get into, you know, what you can do if you want to buy all of them. So then we have Epic, which, oh, bitch. This is an emerald green with a metallic foiled finish. So all these are going to have that metallic foiled finish. So they're very pigmented. They're very reflective. They are one of those formulas that you want to like smooth over just a little bit. It gives you that like super smooth finish to it. Bam. So that's the shade Epic. It kind of gives me like, I don't know, it says emerald green. Yeah, I was going to say maybe like a forest green, but I do see the emerald green. That would be so pretty for like Christmas time. Yes. I don't even want to get on Christmas though. No, I'm not ready. And then we have Fortune Teller, which is a true yellow gold. Straight up yellow gold. And I believe that Marlena said that this looks exceptionally good on deeper skin tones, just because it's a true gold. Like, I would wonder how this would look in comparison to like the Fenty, I forget what the name of it was. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So that is, what was it, Fortune Teller, I think it was? Yes. And then we have High Wire, which this is like straight up silver. So it's technically a medium silver with a subtle blue undertone. I'm going to swatch it like this because it'll just be easier for me. Straight up silver. Like, when you look at Charmed and High Wire side by side, they look kind of similar, but I feel like when you pair them side by side, you could definitely see where one is more blue. Charmed, I think, is very unique because it's got like, do I want to say it's not taupe? There's like a certain word that I'm looking for Charm. Oh my god, I thought of it last night and I can't remember what the hell the word was. It's more like grungy tone, like a grungy silver. If anything, like this is actually a true silver. Maybe like a pewter. I think that was the color that came to mind. That's how I would describe Charmed. It's very unique, I think, for my collection without like going through everything and comparing them. And then the next one, I think this one's my favorite though, just because I'm a sucker for greens. This is Jester, which is a bright mossy green with slight gold undertones. I just love it. It's so pretty. Ah! You guys will have to let me know in the comments what's your guys' favorite so far, but you see what I mean, how it does look better like when you smooth over it, just, you know, like a time or two. Like, what a difference it makes. It just makes everything look so much smoother. Trophy Wife. Yes, that's the one from Fenty that I was thinking of. See, the live chat always comes through. I appreciate you guys. So then we have, I think it's called Magic Act. This is a muted medium gold. This was, I feel like, one of like the OGs for me. So it's this one right here. I feel like I used to use this all the time, but I might be thinking of, because I think In the Spotlight is probably my number one used. I used to love Grandstand and Starry Eyed, I think it was. I just don't want to flip over my eyeshadows, because all these shadows will have like the names on the bottom, but when they're in my palettes, I don't want to touch them. So that one is Magic Act. And then the last one is Untamed. So Magic Act and Untamed and Curtain Call are all in that fall eyeshadow palette. So this one's Untamed, and this one is a bright coppery orange with a warm undertone. So there's all the new shades. Well, they're not really new shades. They're the same shades that we've seen before, but expanded back into the Matrix. So you guys gotta tell me which are your faves. So this is the one. This is Curtain Call, Magic Act, and Untamed. Those are the ones that are in the other palette. So I'm gonna move those over now so I don't get confused and forget which ones go where. So then you guys will be able to get a visual of what the palette looks like, and then I'll swatch the whole palette so you guys could see that as well. Because I just think Makeup Geek does a really good job, too, at, like, curating palettes that are just, like, oh, maybe I wouldn't have thought of that type of thing. Like, this palette, I definitely could see myself envisioning for a fall palette. So this is what the Fall Scenes palette looks like as just the palette itself. Or you could do, like, the custom palette and add it all to cart. Because when I purchased this, I couldn't purchase, like, the Fall Scenes palette. I had to go in and, like, create my own... How do I want to say this? I had to create my own palette and just select all the shades that were in the palette. But one thing I do want to mention, because I did have an issue with my order, they did say that there's like a glitch in their system they're trying to figure out where, because I purchased 2 palettes, like 2 custom palettes, since it was like 2 of the same shades, it only registered 1. It was kind of fucked up, but they already sent me replacements. It's fine. All you gotta do is contact customer service. But just make sure when you get your order, you check that you have all your shades. I contacted customer service and they got right back to me. So you guys, what are your faves? They're so pretty. Do you guys love Makeup Geek as much as I do? Because remember, like, you could not watch a fucking YouTube video back in the day without having Makeup Geek in there. You couldn't. Especially, like, all these, like, probably the most well-known beauty influencers. Everybody used to talk about Makeup Geek. And their quality has not changed at all. It's still phenomenal. So, Kate says Curtain Call is her fave. She said that the cranberry color looks great on blue and green eyes. Well, we're about to find out today, because it does. Spoiler. So, I'm going to do a swatch of the palette really quick. Guys, excuse the way that I look. I've had so much going on. You guys hear this, like, in every video at this point. I'm just like, I'm a busy bitch. You know, I'm trying to pump out the content for you guys, okay? But sometimes the hair and the makeup has to come after. So then we have, the first one was Magic Act. It does fall out a little bit when you do the swatches. Let me pull up really quick the actual palette on the site so you could see. I mean, you could, here, comparison. No, this way. This way. There we go. Wow. Okay. So we have online picture over here, in real life right here. And I feel like my settings, this is exactly what it looks like in real life. I try to make everything like as true to color when it comes to the product. So it definitely looks different looking at them side by side, right? But not far off. So just so you know, it's $38. You get 9 eyeshadows. And you will probably get the palette, and then each individual shade will come like individually packaged. Then you just kind of put everything all together. So there is a space around here, just so you guys are aware if you've never tried. Like, you could move these all around if you really want to. I just kind of center it, push them all together, but I know some people don't love that. Some people like a nice tight fit, which I am favorable to. Like, I wish that it fit it like a glove. But it's okay. So just so you can see them side by side, because I know that's a thing. So the second shade was You Had Me at Yellow. The third shade is Honey Badger, which for my mattes, this is one of my most used. Now, I will say, I say this every time, you should never judge eyeshadows by the way that they swatch. You should judge them on how they perform, which is my favorite thing about Makeup Geek, because it's like they swatch fantastically, but you see how I'm like having to like go over them, and like if I swatch it, it'll kind of like fall. When you apply it to your eyeballs, you're gonna see it's like an effortless blend. I'm really giving it to Makeup Geek right now. So this next one is Brick House. This is another one of my favorites because I just love eyeshadows like this. I just think they're beautiful, especially with my green eyes. This fly has got to go. It's driving me crazy the past 2 days. One of these days I'm going to get it. I was trying to kill it before I went live, but I couldn't catch it. The next shade is Deja Brew, which is this one right here. I actually want to try this shade on my eyebrows today, but I think it might be a little bit light, possibly, but we're about to find out. And then we have Curtain Call, which you guys have seen already. I don't know, I guess when I see this palette, like, you're going to look at it and be like, it's so basic. There's nothing special about it. And you're right. There's nothing special about it. But I'm just hyped to see Makeup Geek doing more freaking eyeshadows. Even though we've seen these shades before. This shade is Berry Shady. I don't think I've used that one yet. So I'll be able to give you some tea on that one. Because sometimes, like, purplish, like, burgundies can be tricky. And then the last shade is, what is it? Give Me the Dirt. This is another one because it doesn't swatch great. It has that, I almost think of like cherry cola because it's got like a slight burgundy tint to it. But this to like deepen out the outer corner, that's likely what I'm going to use it for. So that's all the shades right there swatched for your guys' viewing pleasure. Are you here for it? Are you bored with it? Let me know. I'm here for it. But overall, I love that you could just customize your palettes. ColourPop go. If you don't know, ColourPop is the fly. So $38. Let's get into, like, let's just try this shit, right? You guys want to know, are these worth it? What's the eyeshadow look gonna look like? I know. I feel like an infomercial right now, but it's fine. Like, is this what you guys care about in videos? Like, I want to see swatches because I just like watching them, and I just want to see them used. That's all I give a shit about. You guys will have to give me your feedback. Cat Vase Beauty says basic is always the moment. Yup. Oh my god, Ronnie just... Ronnie just brought up... Remember the Juicy Boost palette, guys? I'd like to forget that palette, honestly. Like, still so disappointed about it. Let me find, because I'm going to apply my eye base today. Guys, I actually think, because if you didn't watch last night's video, what are you doing? But we talked about a new eyeshadow primer from Milk Makeup. I think I might get that, because I was still thinking about it today. Like, I'm just so curious. So I think I'm going to snag that, maybe even before the VIB sale. Just so I could try it. So I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics, the Clean Canvas Eye Base. This is the eye base that I literally always use. I'm using the shade Fair today because I want the shadows to pop. So whenever I want the shadows to really pop, I like using a lighter base. The bugs. Okay, like, not only are the flies horrific this year, but even just, like, the rando bugs, oh my god, they're driving me nuts. Mosquitoes even, oh my god, I can't. It's just ridiculous. It seems like it's so much worse this year than, like, any other year. I'm, like, literally ever since we, because we did, like the bee spray, like how they come to your house and spray your house so you don't get, like, bees' nests and shit. It's like ever since we did that, I swear it's like it attracted more. So you see how light that is? It's fine. It looks ridiculous, but we're going to keep it moving. So, oh, Lou says she heard the VIB sale dates are 11/5 to 11/15. Fun fact, the 5th may be the opening date for Britches. Ah! Maybe. That's the tentative date that I'm shooting for. So I'll be busy that day. I'll have to place my order like so early in the morning. Eee! I'm ready for the VIB sale though, right? I am so ready for a makeup sale at Sephora. Okay. I actually think I'm going to do a Loves List declutter. You guys want to see that? I was thinking about doing that for tomorrow. Okay, what eye look do I want to do today? You know what? I'm going to kick it like how I used to do my eyeshadow for shits and gigs. Because I feel like I do my eyeshadow so different than I used to. So let's try it. So I'm first going to take You had me at yellow. I basically used to work lightest to deepest, but now I don't really do that. So let's see how these glorious eyeshadows work on my eyeball, because ultimately that's what we care about. We want it to be easy to blend, easy to use. We want the shades to all go together. We don't want the shades to basically like get muddy together. I feel like this color story, it's gonna give me like berry tone grungy goodness, and I'm so here for it. And I'm actually gonna do 2 different eye looks for today, just so we can see a little bit more variety. I think I'm gonna wing this side out. It's been so long since I feel like I've done my eyeshadow like this. So we shall see how this goes. Because I'm used to basically applying like a really heavy, like darker... I'll actually, you know what, I'll do my other eye. Like how I would now. So that's the first one. I was just using the Refer, the number 14. I'll link the brushes below for you guys too, if you're curious. Oh, Christy said, I added over $1,000 worth of makeup in my Sephora cart last night after I took an Ambien. That's a whole ass vibe that I love for you. But you know what? It's so easy to do. Like, it's so easy to just spend so much money at Sephora. Like, just insanity. So I'm using the shade... Oh, shit. I should have probably kept the shades. I'm using this one right here. The one right dead smack in the middle. So I have my palette set up exactly the way that Makeup Geek does. Sorry, guys. I'm, like, trying to... Oh, this is Brick House. That's the shade name. Brick House. Oh, I'm so ready for this blended moment. I'm not going to spend a ton of time because I don't feel like I need to. As far as, like, blending with Makeup Geek shadows go. We're going for that smoky, deeper outer corner, lighter inner corner moment that I always do. Because that's what's flattering on my eyes, guys. How we looking so far? We good? We good? I'm going to leave that there for now. We'll probably come back to it. Next one, I'm going to take my Sonia G, the Worker Pro. I'm just going to do it. I'm gonna go with Give Me the Dirt. We're going to do it. And I think I'm going to do Magic Act on the inner corner. And then I'll use Curtain Call on the other eye. Just so we could see. But this is the shade I'm like, alright. Is this going to do me dirty, though? Did you guys see my TikTok last night on the new MAC collection? Oh my god, I'm still so pissed about that palette. Oh, I was so excited. But you guys remember that swatch? How bad that swatched? This is what I'm saying. You should never judge the eyeshadows by swatches, because sometimes on the eyeballs, they're like, surprise, bitch. I'm going to take Berry Shady as well on that same brush. And then I'm going to put that right here. I'm just trying to use like as many shades as I can. And I know Marlena will probably do so many different videos. I'm sure the Makeup Geek website will also do videos. Like, look at that moment right there. I just keep thinking of Cherry Cola. Right? But it's like, compared to the look last night, and what a tragedy that was. Oh my god. I felt like that took so long to do like the literally most basic eye look I've ever done, and I still hated the way that it looked. Alright, so let me do Magic Act. Now, I personally prefer to use Makeup Geek foils with my finger, but with the Esum W21, this is such a good brush for these eyeshadows. You can wet them. They'll look a little bit more metallic, but these are metallics that you don't need to wet them for them to look actually metallic. You know how some that you'll apply, like the MAC ones I used last night? It's like you apply them, but it's like to get that full intensity, you need to wet it. These ones you don't. Like, you're getting that bam in your face moment right there. Dry with a brush. Like I said, I usually do prefer my finger, but for the visual purpose today, I'll use the brush because I know that they'll work with the brush. So I'm just going to blend this a little bit. And then I'll probably be good with this eye because this is exactly how I would rock an eye look, right? Lighter inner corner to a darker moment. I'm going to take a little bit more berry shady because I lost that color, and it'll actually help me basically like marry that give me the dirt and the magic act and not look too cray cray. Let's go over that with a finger because I do think it's a little bit more shiny when you use the finger, but it's not obviously as precise. What do we think? I still see that. Hold on. I'm not done. I need to take Berry Shady on a different brush, I think. And then I just want this to look a little bit more seamless. And yes, I do pull on my eye. It's just, I don't know. It's just like habit. I've done it for so long. I don't know how people just do this. I think it's just because of like my eye shape. So I'm always like, wait. It's just a preference thing, guys. So I need to do, hold on. I need to come back and add a little bit more of that give me the dirt, and then I'll be good. What do we think? Do we like how it looks? Are we not impressed with it? But this is what I love. Because then I would take my Rephr 14 again. And I'm going to take You Had Me at Yellow. And then I'm just going to blend the edge. I think my favorite time to use these eyeshadows, like on my channel, I don't use them a ton. When I freelanced, like this is all that I need. Because I think that Makeup Geek nails it for undertones as well. We like it. We here for it. I'm here for it. And then if you popped lashes on that, like, oh, bitch. You guys will have to let me know if you want me to do my face makeup after. I wasn't planning on it, but sometimes that makes the entire look. So I really want to do Curtain Call because you guys were saying that that was a fave. So let's do like, I was going to say a halo eye, but it's probably not going to come out like a halo eye. I'm just going to play. Fuck it. I'm going to take that Give Me the Dirt shade and I'm going to show you how I've been doing my eyeshadow lately. Like I basically press in my crease a darker eyeshadow. Like, so like the last eye, I went in lightest to darkest. How I've been doing it lately, I just really don't care. But you see how by itself, this almost has like a purple vibe to it, right? Like purple undertone. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Yes. Let's see. Pamela, she loves the lives at this time. I'm glad that you do because it's honestly awful for me. But it's the most convenient because I've been trying really hard to be, like, productive during the day, and then this be, like, my, let's just chill and relax time. Like, this doesn't feel like work. Like, not that YouTube's my job or anything, but it's just, like, one of those things, like, I want to make doing videos, like, a priority, if that makes sense. So I'm like, all right, let's just try to have some sort of a routine. That's basically what I'm trying to do. So I'm using the shade Berry Shady again. And I'm just pushing this in the inner corner. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the outer corner. We're going to do almost like halo eye sort of a situation, except we're going to do Curtain Call over the whole thing. And then we'll probably do like a pop of Fortune Teller on the center. So let's see how this goes. So when I do Curtain Call, I'll probably leave like the center probably bare for that. That's at least what's going through my mind right now. So you see how this looks right now? You're like, bitch, what the fuck you doing? We're going to see if it comes together. I say we're going to see because I don't fucking know. This could be tragic. Okay, trust the process. That is what that's what we're doing. All right, Curtain Call. I just saw Christy said, walk us through your typical day. Well, lately, my typical day has not been like typical. I'm basically like figuring out a new routine. But I'm still not perfected yet. So, I'll usually wake up. I'm like, do y'all really care about this? I'll usually wake up, do the dog situation, right? You know what, fuck it, I'm just putting this all over. Take care of my dogs, and leave, like, immediately after. So then, lately, I've been at the bar a lot, and then, if I'm not at the bar, I'm editing. Like, that's literally all that I do. As I wake up, go to the bar, see what needs to be done, do some shit. In the meantime, try to edit. Stay on top of my other responsibilities that I have. It's just all over the place, especially right now, because I feel like recently, especially with like construction and stuff, it's been going very steadily. So it's been a little bit easier being like, okay, this needs to get done. This needs to get done. I'm meeting with like vendors and stuff. I'm starting to meet with bands. I'm starting to meet with DJs. Like, it's finally at the point where I'm like, oh my God, like I'm actually opening a bar. It's actually happening. Like, it's been 2 years that I bought this thing, and it's finally, like, I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm real excited about it. So I just put fortune teller right on the middle. This almost looks like a sunset, but not. Like, maybe like right before the sun goes down where the sky is already black. We're gonna come to that crease, don't worry, okay? It's vibing with the hair color. Right? I want to add a little bit more curtain call on the inner and outer, because putting that fortune teller over it kind of lightened it a little bit. All right, I'm liking it. I'm here for it. Oh, I get excited when it actually comes out the way that it's supposed to. Alyssa, like, this hairstyle was a choice today, but I'm actually really into the red. I'm really into the comments that I get with the red hair, too. People are like, whoa, damn, she fiery. I'm like, yes, I am, bitch. Yes, I fucking am. I'm here for it. I love it. All right, so I'm going to take... Oh, I was going to use Brick House, but you know what? I'm going to take Honey Badger, because I think that that will blend that actually better. And then I would have used all the shadows in the palette between these two eyeballs. So there's that. Honey Badger. Again, one of my most used as of current. And then I'm just going to blend... No, I need a different one. I need the Refer 13. Because I want this to be a little bit more precise. Because sometimes when I use the 14 this high, it gets it... Like, see how it went too close to my eyebrow? So that was my own fault. Just choosing the incorrect brush. But this 14, that's like my favorite thing about it, is I can get right up here. Because I'm just basically trying to soften that, like, purple. I'm going to call it purple. But I could always go in and deepen it back up. Like, this brush, it just fits perfectly in there for me. I'm actually going to take a little bit more of that Give Me the Dirt, because I want it to be, like, more... I guess blended. Yeah, there we go. It's basically just marrying those two colors together. You see that blend? Like, it just looks so nice. And it's not difficult. That's what a good fucking eyeshadow is right there, guys. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Other than, like, I was able to put those two eyeshadows together like that. And it didn't get, like, muddy and shitty. It's like you could still see the two eyeshadows. Does that make sense? That's a good fucking eyeshadow. Ugh. I get so excited. Because I'm like, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is a vibe, though. I, like, high-key love this. Because mixing Fortune Teller with Curtain Call, it looks like orange. Makeup Geek, I fucking love you. Listen, guys. I have been using the slow cap incorrectly for literally my entire life. Somebody corrected me in the chat, or not the chat, the comment section of last night's video, because I gave some brand a slow clap, and they're like, Brit, usually that means, like, disappointment. I literally have been using that wrong for, for far too long. So, you know, let's finish, because say, you know what, say if you're somebody that doesn't wear complexion and you just want to rock an eyeshadow look, right? Like my sister, that's how she wears, you know, that's how she does her makeup. She likes to do, like, not crazy eyeshadow, but she likes a bare face, because, I mean, we're all beautifully in my family. We don't need it, right? So, in the case, even like, I feel like Jay Kissa's, like, one of the most popular beauty creators that I know that does that. She never wears foundation. I think she only does concealer. So I just tight line that, and then I'm going to do... Oh, I was going to tell you guys about something, but I'll save it for the fails. The Worker Pro. I'm going to use... What shades did I use? I use Berry Shady. So I'm going to use that berry tone and just blend underneath. Let's see what you guys are saying in the live chat. Oh, let's see. The lashes are going to look bomb. Oh, yeah, we got to do it. Fuck it. We got to do it. It's got to do the whole look. And then we'll do like a, okay, which side's better after. So, what's happening? Happy Tuesday, everybody. That came late in the video. What's everybody up to tonight? Anything fun and exciting? Oh, Dawn says she's never tried Makeup Geek. Alright, you know what? I'll tell you the story of why I love Makeup Geek so much. I feel like I've said this previously on my channel before, but maybe not. So, back in the day, when I was like Jaclyn Hill stan, right? Back when I still supported that person, I don't know, like, I learned a lot watching her videos. That was Magic Act on the inner corner. And she was always talking about Makeup Geek. Then I started watching Manny, and I started watching all these big beauty influencers. Everybody's using Makeup Geek. Okay, I was like, all right. These people are saying this is going to change my life. They're the best eyeshadows. Back then, they would always compare them to MAC. So I was like, all right, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try these fucking eyeshadows. These were the first eyeshadows that I was like, oh, this is what good eyeshadows are. So ever since then, like, they've stuck with me. I've been such a supporter of Makeup Geek. Like, nobody talks about Makeup Geek because they're not launching new shit all the time. But you know what? Their core products, which are their eyeshadows, they're still hot fucking fire and still relevant and still, if anything, better than... Look at me throwing the shade. Like, their eyeshadows are better than some of these eyeshadows that we see now. I don't know, they just have stood the test of time in my collection, and that's why I'm just like, why the fuck does nobody talk about them anymore? Because it's infuriating. It literally is, because people are over there just hating on Makeup Geek because they're not launching new collections, and they're like rebranding and doing this and this and this and that, and all the drama and all this, like, so much drama. But, you know what? How can you be mad at a brand for being like, nah, we're just going to stick with this because it's good? And not launching things. And you know what? They try to teach you how to actually use, like, the collection that you have. Like, if you have this whole matrix, every single month they're posting, like, a new color story or a new palette. Like, you could easily create new palettes out of your own collection. I don't know. It's just, what other brands do you see doing that? Not many. And then there's still, like, I don't know, Marlena is just, like, a fucking OG, right? She still gives me, like, that YouTubers that just, like, chilling in her room, sitting on the ground, just talking about makeup because she loves it, like, with her current obsessions. I don't think she uploads as much anymore, but she still does lives, and then on, I think it's TikTok, she does, like, a Tip Tuesday. Like, she's still that OG. She's still trying to teach you how to use your makeup. And I just love it. It's just like, I'm biased, alright? I have no problem admitting when I'm biased towards brands, and I'm fucking biased towards Makeup Geek. So there's that. Oh, let's see. We were reviewing the Be Perfect Stacey Marie The Antidote. I did not purchase that, so I will not be. I decided not to get that palette because I knew I wouldn't use probably Well, it wasn't that I wouldn't use it. It's just, like, I already had, like, that entire palette, and their palettes are just so big. Like, they're so difficult to store because of their size, and I was like, you know what? I don't need it. And I knew going into it that I didn't like their metallics, so that was, like, a big portion of the palette, so that's where I was like, nah, I'll let these other people review that one. They can have that one this time. Oh, Makeup Geek eyeliners. I think I'm going to use the nude one today because I just got nude and plumeria, I think it's called. I used plumeria in yesterday's video, and it was a lot more red than I was expecting. But they did. They launched... The eyeshadows, I think, were the only thing that launched, but if you click on, like, if you click the link below, it'll take you to the homepage of Makeup Geek, and they've got, like, a whole, like, fall collection. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just kind of... I guess the way that I look at it is, I feel like the Makeup Geek website inspires you to use, like, if you have their products, just to use them differently, and I love that. Because nobody else does it. So there's that. Oh, you use the link. Thank you. It is an affiliate link, just so you guys know. That's a new thing. And I do want to say again, thank you to you guys for showing all your love and support, because you guys are the one that helped me become an affiliate by tagging Marlena on Instagram. And yeah, that was like a whole thing the other day. I was fucking shook. Because they're that one brand that I'm always like, if people ask, oh, if you could collaborate with a brand, who would it be? I always say Makeup Geek. Or it's just like favorite palettes. It's most of the time Makeup Geek. It's just, it's been such a thing for such a long time. And it's just one of those things, like, I feel like every, like, influencer or beauty creator, whatever you want to call us, you have that one brand, right? And Makeup Geek's that one brand for me. I fucking love them. I do. I do need to pick up, though, their face products, because I think they redid those as well. The KVD again. I couldn't remember, though, if they did anything different, because I remember those had the square pans before, but I'm not really sure. But I don't have those in my... Or no, I have the bronzer, the tawny bronzer. Maybe I'll use that today. But the blushes I got rid of because I had the old ones in the circular pans. But I used to use those to freelance all the time, too. Like, I feel like they just make their products to accommodate not only, like, makeup beginners or any basic skill level, but even for professional makeup artists. Like, I don't consider myself a professional makeup artist. But, I mean, I freelanced before. And I could easily just carry their products and be set between eyeshadows and cheek products. Oh, let's see. Oh, you're in love with Adept right now? Adept's over there killing it. I cannot wait for that new palette. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful. So excited for... I forget the name of it. We talked about it in yesterday's video, though. Oh, you guys are saying congratulations. Thank you. Oh, you used my code for Alien. I think Alien is... I think they're going to be coming... I think it should be here tomorrow. I thought it was going to get delivered today, but I think my... the Sydney Nicole palette, I think that'll be here tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I thought it was going to be today, because I was debating if I was going to do this today or that. But I was like, well, that just made my decision easier. So either this week or next week, I'll do that Hauntingly Glamorous palette. And then I also want to do that Lore palette, because damn. But I also want to do the comparison to the Fairy Frolic, because I'll have both of those, like the original and then the new one, just to see if they're any different. But if it's anything like the Lore palette, I think they definitely improved. I think the quality of Alien, though, honestly reminds me a lot of Makeup Geek. Like, as far as how their shadows perform, like, pigmented, easy to blend for the most part. I had issues with, I think, the purple shade in the last palette, but overall, comparable, except totally different, like, aesthetic and vibes as far as, like, undertones and stuff like that. I feel like Alien has that, like, grungy look to it, Whereas Makeup Geek, they're just like, it's so wearable, and they just nail it with the undertones, so they're just, I don't know, it's like I could look at all of their eyeshadows and just be like, I could use all of those with like no question about it, because they're not like super bright and vibrant. It's like almost the most complementary palettes that I have to best suit a skin tone, if that makes sense. So it's not going to be like a bright blue. It'll be like a blue, but with a really wearable undertone. It's fucked up. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I've always said that about Makeup Geek. I'm like, their undertones are just so unique to other palettes. I don't know. Just one of those things, man. It could be all in my brain, but I've been saying it for a really long time, so I don't think it is all in my brain. I think it's just what I've noticed. Are you getting the shimmery one? All I Ever Wanted, I think it's called. I didn't pick that one up yet, but I could see myself picking it up. It kind of reminds me of the Indie Beat Cosmetics palette. That's why I didn't get that one, because I have that one already, and it's full of those types of it's full of those types of eyeshadows. Slow down, Brittany. There you go, and you'll get there. So I didn't get that. I think I'm gonna use this foundation today because it's been a minute. What was I talking about? Wow. Oh, the All I Ever Wanted palette. I mean, if you guys wanted a video on it, but that's why I didn't get it. But the Lure, I'm so excited to use that, because I saw pictures and I'm like, okay, I might like that. And then I got it in real life and I'm like, oh, bitch, I think I'm going to love that. All right, so I'm using the KVD Good Apple foundation, I think it's called. I thought I was going to hate this foundation, but actually she real fucking nice. I thought this was going to be super cakey. And I actually used this filming one of my weddings this year. And it actually performed pretty well. I do think it's fairly yellow. You see that? So the undertone is not the best, which is why I picked it today. Because I'm like, it's just getting wiped off right after. But definitely full coverage. So use it sparingly. Because, damn. But it almost seems like with this one, it kind of like neutralizes when it sits on my skin a little bit. But overall, still not the best match. Not the best match for me. I never miss a Hot Mess Express party. Yeah. I love it. All aboard. Look at that coverage, though. Look at that coverage. Oh my god, so crazy. But she yeller. Oh, let's see. What other products are you guys loving right now, though? I'm curious, because I have a feeling a shopping day is in my future, because I don't know why. It's just I kind of go in spurts. So what are we loving? What other what other products would you like to see in like a testing new makeup type video as well? Because I feel like one of those are bound to come up soon. I did get my, I'm really excited. I did get my M Cosmetics order today, which that came so fast. I have to blend this down my neck because, damn. Are you fucking kidding me, April? Why? How do I keep forgetting to blend like a whole side of my face? Look at, that's so yellow, like so much coverage. Holy shit. We gotta try to make this better. I'm like, do I need to cover my whole chest right now? Like, hopefully this looks better as I do the rest of my makeup, because damn, I don't remember it looking this yellow, but I could be mistaken because it's been a bit since I've used it. Okay, let's keep going, I guess. Wowza. Let's see. Oh, Nancy says she's waiting for the All I Ever Wanted palette. You'll have to let us know what you think of it, because I did have a couple people say that they've been loving it, so keep me posted. Oh, let's see. I just got that, that powder foundation that's a big TikTok. The L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear is gorgeous and has so much coverage. I see that one all on TikTok, too. The powder foundation is big on TikTok. Excuse me. Oh, I've been sneezing all day today. I'm trying to think of which one it is that you're talking about, but I don't know. Let's see. What are your 4 favorite shades? I want to try Makeup Geek, and of course use your code. Thanks, girl. I would say, oh, they probably won't go like together in a palette, but off the top of my head, I'll tell you my most used. So my most used is In the Spotlight. That's a foiled shadow. If I had to pick between like foiled and mattes, they're foiled. I'm definitely favorable to, but their mattes are fire. Like, don't let that, like, don't get it twisted. I still love the mattes. But I just think the foileds are such a beautiful formula. I love them. And they don't crease, like... Look how beautiful it look. I can't. I'll just let the shadows speak for themselves. Alright, so In the Spotlight, that is one of my most used. I gotta try... Hang on, I gotta look at the palette. I gotta try to remember the names as well, so I don't have to pull them all out. I really like Tiki Hut. Let me show you. Hold on. Tiki Hut it's a brown, but it almost has like a poopiness to it, which I love. I literally love so many. I think Brick House would be a favorite because I really like that one. But you know what? I'm gonna make this real easy for you. This row of greens. I think Olive You or Spilled Tea. These two right here. So good. Ah! Oh, I love so many though. But yeah, I think I would be content with that. Like, okay, In the Spotlight, Tiki Hut. Oh, but Cheetah Bear. It's not Cocoa Bear anymore. Cheetah Bear. Yup. Cheetah Bear. Yup. I would replace, I think, Tiki Hut with this one, but it depends on the vibe that you're going for. You know what? If you're wanting to try Makeup Geek, get a fucking 9-pan. I'm just kidding. But I'm not. Can you I don't think you can customize a 4-pan. Bitten's another... Look at... We're getting on a sidetrack. I knew that was coming. Bitten, this is like an OG. Bitten, Cheetah Bear. Oh, fuck. They're all so good. They're literally all so good. Wasn't Cherry Cola one at one point? Americano? Shit. Too many. Do I need to name them all again? Let me know. But I recommend all of those. You asked for 4 and I'm like, let me give her 12. Because that's how I roll. Let's do bronzer. What do I want to use for my bronzer? I need something warm. Definitely need warm. Oh, Makeup Geek. Where are you? I'll use Makeup Geek Tawny. Where the hell is it? Oh my god, I took a lot of the stuff out of the boxes and I'm like tripping out because it's so weird having everything out. Where? Oh, it's right here. It was hiding behind one. So this is, I don't know if this is like how they look now or not. I'm pretty sure this is though. So this is the shade Tawny. I'm going to use that. The Refer number 5. Let's see. Josephine. No, you ain't lying. These are very pigmented though. Like, you want to be careful applying your bronzers with Makeup Geek because they definitely pigmented. This foundation is so much coverage though. Like, so much coverage. I feel like I usually go for a really natural looking complexion and it's almost like weird to see my skin because, like I said, it's been so long since I've used this. But disregard. We're here for the eyeshadows today. This is an added bonus, right? Oh, let's see. Oh, Forbidden is your bae? Which one's Forbidden? Like, define Forbidden in, like, undertones. What does it look like? Is that a shade? I like the way Makeup Geek press their face powders. Yeah, the embossing is really cute. I love it. I love Makeup Geek. That's it. But I think you guys get it, right? You see how it doesn't look as yellow, like, as it's sat on my face, but still not the best match for me. Bronzer looks so good. I see that contour, I think, like, peeking through, too. That liquid gel contour. My favorite Makeup Geek foiled shadows. Oh, fuck. Literally all of them. Guys, you make this so hard. You really make it so hard. All right, if there's enough people, I'll give you guys swatches after. So you guys got to come through and like the damn video if you want to see swatches of more Makeup Geek that aren't from the new collection. Okay? Because I actually did get people request, like, a swatch party for Makeup Geek, but I'm like, that would take so long. so long. And I do plan on doing another one of those, like, creating my perfect fall eyeshadows again. So, stay tuned for that. You know what? I really want them to bring back the shade Mirage. Mirage was one of, like, I think I hit pan on that. Creme Brulee was another one I used so much back in the day. I literally love so many, guys. It's so hard to pick from my favorite children. What new blushes do I have? Oh my god, I have so much stuff. Okay, so do you guys want to see tomorrow Sephora Loves List Declutter? Or would you rather see... Oh, I got my new Nabla stuff, but I think that's upstairs. Or would you want to see Sephora Loves List Declutter or the new M Cosmetics? Those are the two I'm debating between right now. All right. Nabla in the shade Lola for my blush today, because this is beautiful. It's wrong. It's Transform. It's the Emerald Green. Oh, Power Pigment. I haven't used, like, I have all the Power Pigments, but I haven't used them that much. Like, I need to start using more on my channel. Like, I always buy palettes. So, I'm like, I literally don't need to buy anything else. I have the Matrix, but I really need to prioritize some Makeup Geek on my channel. I thought about bringing back Throwback Thursdays, but I'm like, shit, do I really want to commit to another day? Another, like, I have to be here every Thursday. Like, I hate disappointing you guys when I miss, like, Mondays, and then, like, if I miss a declutter on Sundays. I'm really bad at being like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna start doing this, and then I'm like, nah, bitch, I lied. No, I'm not, because I'm so busy. So I don't want to say, like, oh, yeah, every Thursday we're gonna do Throwback Thursday, because I did that before, and it was an epic fail. So, welcome to my life. And then, you know what highlight do I want to use? I need to get better about pulling these out as well. Like, being prepared of knowing what products I want to use for videos. Maybe one day we'll get there, but don't hold your breath. So this is Nabla in the shade Privilege. These were recently on sale for half off during the 21 Days of Beauty. All right, so back to my favorite foils. Okay, I'll swatch them after if you want to see them, but I don't want to forget to answer. In the Spotlight, 100%. Starry Eyed. Grandstand. Jester is going to be one of my favorites. I know it. I actually use the pink one quite often. I say quite often. You guys are probably like, bitch, no you don't. When I say that, I mean, like, off camera, because I do use Makeup Geek quite a bit off camera, but still not as much as they deserve. We'll just say that. Yeah, I think I hit my, like, most used ones. But if I had to pick one, it's in the Spotlight. I always, even when I used to use the old system, or their old ones, the circular pans, I would always use that one. And Grandstand. Loves List Declutter! Yeah, I'm overdue for that, bitch. Definitely need to do that. Oh, let's see. Maybe just do it once a month, Throwback Thursday? That's an idea. I thought about doing, like, every other Thursday. But it's like when you do a series, it only really works, like, when you know to expect it. You know what I mean? Like, I would want to be like, guys, every week we're going to do Throwback Thursday and just use old products in our collection. Because that would be awesome. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll get my head out of my ass one of these days. So, we're looking better. See how, like, as you put the products on your face, like, this is like an event situation. I gotta fix that right there. I gotta deepen that up a little bit because I didn't join them together perfectly right there. So let's spray the face. I'm about to run out of this already. I can already tell. Yep, I'm already down to here. This went fast. Wowza. Alright, let's see. We're all busy. Take a break when you need it. Alright, maybe you guys will convince me. Maybe we'll do it. How about Throwback Thursday once a month, and if you're able... You guys are like, just start doing it, okay? And we'll just take what we get. That's some energy I'm here for right there. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. Okay, I need to fix that. Because that's driving me fucking crazy right there. So how we looking? Which eye do you guys prefer so far? I see 1s and 2s. What are we doing 1s and 2s? Did I miss something? Oh, let's see. Dawn says, do you ever think you'll try Dear Dahlia products? I can't remember if you said. I'm over here like, I don't know. I'm sure maybe eventually. I don't think I'm going to get that new palette because there's another berry tone palette coming out that I really want to get. We briefly talked about the brands yesterday. Y'all are fucking detectives sliding it into my DMs. But we were right. We were right. There's something coming. What are the 1s and 2s? Amber, it's a bug that was probably on the camera. It's probably not. It's probably not at your house. Oh, wait. 1? That's what it was. I'm a fucking idiot. 1, 2. Camera 1, camera 2. I mean, I'm here for it for both, but... Alright, that's good enough. You guys get it. I would be here all damn day trying to perfect it. Let's keep going. Curl the lashes. See, I couldn't remember either, so don't feel bad, Josephine. 1 for... Oh, okay. 1 for... Oh, I thought we were talking about eyeshadow looks. Tammy says 1 for M Cosmetics or 2 for Love's List Declutter. Shit. Alright, let's switch it up. So we'll do 1 for eye look, 2 for this eye look, A for M Cosmetics, and B for Sephora Love's List Declutter. Wow, there we go, guys. Alright, so you guys are this one? 2? I think I'm here for it for both. Bam, how you like those apples? Let's use... What mascara? I want something easy to take off. Where's my Hourglass? Yes, I still have this. The Unlocked Instant Extensions mascara, because this is a tubing mascara. I think the next mascara that I actually purchase is going to be the Thrive Cosmetics one again. Let's see, you lean towards the halo eye. I think everybody might change their mind as soon as I put lashes on, because that's what always happens. Yup. Yup. Every time. Alright, quick coat. That's good enough. Now, I picked up the Makeup Geek, the Graceful Lashes. I haven't tried these ones. Usually I get the ones that look like this. Ava or Nicole are my favorite styles, but they're definitely more dramatic. These are, I think these are going to be too long, so I might have to, actually no, I'm not going to use these today. I'm going to use Ava or Nicole because they're already cut down and I don't want to take longer than I already am. I think I'm going to use Ava today. Let me see. No, let's use Nicole. Those ones are speaking to me more. So this is what the packaging looks like. These are the 3D, the faux mink lashes. Again, style Nicole. They're tapered, they're fluttery, they're fluffy. They are gorgeous. Oh, shit. No. Cancel that. Those are new. They're not cut down yet. Shit. Are these ones? These ones are. Okay, we're using Ava. False alarm. Sorry, guys. I just don't want to waste any more time. I mean, the time that I just wasted figuring out which ones are cut, I probably could have cut them, but it's fine. let's continue. Carry on. I gotta find my lash glue. Holy shit. I need some serious organization in this drawer because I don't even know where my glue is right now. There she is. Oh, let's see. Midas Cosmetics, are they launching something new? I just saw Midas Cosmetics. That was all that I saw. I really haven't been interested in anything that they've done recently either. But I feel like I haven't really seen that they're doing any new launches. I don't know. I hope these holiday launches really improve, though, because all the ones that we talked about yesterday, I'm like, what are all these brands doing? It's holiday. They better come through for us, because this is like my favorite time of the year to buy makeup. The holiday collections and the limited edition of it all. I love it. Alright, bear with me while I put this glue on. Then we're going to have to let it dry. Maybe I'll do a lip while we're letting it dry. Yep, we'll do that. We'll do a quick lip liner. And you guys can entertain yourselves because I can't talk and do my lips at the same time. Let's use... I've been using this one a lot. The Vive lip liner in BRIT. This is like my lips, but better. Really nice formula, but overall, it's a fucking lip pencil. Nothing exceptional about it. It's just, it's nice, it's creamy, it applies nice, it lasts on my lips. Lip liners are those products that it's really difficult to wow me with a lip liner because lip filler. So, let's pop these babies on and watch these looks transform. Because that's what's about to happen. I see there's 92 thumbs ups and 109 people watching. Where's those extra thumbs ups, guys? Let's see, I have a pair of lashes I want to send, but I'm not sure if you'll like them. You don't have to send me anything. I mean, if they're fluffy and tapered, I'll probably love them. Because that's just my shit. I love lashes that do that. Alright. Are we ready? Are we ready? Because what a difference this is about to make. I love putting lashes on so much because of that right there. It's like... it transformed everything. But... it's definitely more intense. But she cute. We'll see how long that lasts, though, because one of the corners are probably bound to come up because it wouldn't be a normal Brit Clark video if my lashes weren't hanging off. I can never get my lip liner to match the lipstick. I don't feel like it really needs to match. Honestly. Like, if anything, I just kind of marry them together and create, like, a custom shade. Or my lipstick is just more pigmented. Like, look at. What a fucking difference. What a difference these frickin' lashes make. Guys, these Makeup Geek lashes, too. Like, when I first got them, because I've repurchased these several times, you have to be careful, like, when you're removing them from the packaging, because I've had some, like, break on me, so I had to throw them out relatively early, but I haven't had that issue ever since, like, the first time that I ordered them, but... okay, let's try this again. 1, 2. 1. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Alright, now, first of all, look at the difference, like, the way that my eyes look. Do you guys understand why I always go for looks like this? Because it just opens my eyes up. It makes them look, like, sultry, sexy, like smize. This, it just gives my eyes, like, a totally different shape. So it's, like, the power of makeup, honestly. But this is exactly why I always do, like, lighter to darker. Because it just, like, it's just sexy. It just suits my eye shape. It's just everything. Gorgeous. Let's finish the lip, shall we? So I actually picked up a Makeup Geek lip gloss. If I could find it, I'll use that. I actually used it yesterday over the MAC lipstick. Here's the lip gloss. It's Makeup Geek Creamsicle Delight lip gloss. These are really tiny. These are like something you'd throw in like your purse because of how small it is. And then let me pair this with, I think I'm going to do like Lunar Beauty Daydream. It's right in front of me. This will work. One of the faves. I love this liquid lip. Ah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. She cute. I vote for Sunset Eye, hands down. Yeah, I really like the blend. I really love that crease moment. It's beautiful. All right, let's do Creamsicle Delight. Just on. I really like this applicator too. It's got like a slight dip to it, but most of the product sits right on the top. So it makes it really easy to hit that Cupid's bow. Right? And then right down here, the good old Scott Barnes technique for the gloss. Beautiful! Okay, so you guys want swatches? We hit 100 thumbs up. Okay, I'll do some swatches for my favorite shades. Okay? I want to fix the lashes. So, here we go. We already did swatches of the new ones. I'm like, do you guys want me to include ones? Because, like, obviously I've seen these all before from the original line. So I feel like, you know what? I feel like it's fair to include the new ones, too. So I'm going to do it. All right. So I'm going to show you in the spotlight my most used. I'm not going to know exactly how to describe each one of these, but this one, it's got like a peach undertone to it. So this one, obviously, I use because of I do looks like this all the time. So I love foils that are lighter based. So that one there is in the spotlight. Then we have Starry Eyed, which is similar vibe, except this one has more of a champagne undertone to it. And guys, you can use these as face highlights. I'm just saying. You can absolutely use foiled shadows as face highlights. So that one there is Starry Eyed. And then we have Grandstand, which I feel like this is the one that really got the hype back in the day because it's stunning. Grandstand. Not as light, but it's like the most beautiful. It's like a really light, I want to say like a because it does have like a copper tone to it. Maybe like a rose gold. Maybe that's how I would explain it. But it's more like nude instead of pink. Because when I think of rose gold, I think of pink. This one is more nude. This one's super wearable. Gorgeous. Oh, Josephine, I bought the Kiss Lashes, the number 9, and I totally agree that the quality in Kiss Lashes are way better than Ardell's. Right? Right. Something changed with Ardell, though. Something changed. Brit's has rich looks with her wonky lashes. Always. Always. But you know what? They look better than they usually do. Let's just say that. Okay. Back to swatches. I'm going to go with... this is hard. Fuck. This is literally like asking me to pick my favorite children. I think Illuminati is really pretty as well. It's a really light green. I'm just going to swatch all of them for you. We're just going to call it a day. All of the foils, we're going to do swatched. So that was Illuminati. It's just a really light green. Almost like a pastel. Maybe I was going to say like a mint green, but not really. Oh my god, I forgot to do my eyebrows. We'll get there. All right. What do I want to do next? Let's do... I'm going to have to take these all out. Legend. This one's also really beautiful. Metallic. Basically like orangey copper. And then we have Flamethrower, which this one for fall. Bitch. Oh. Bitch! Ooh, that one for fall is so good! I feel like we have to put Curtain Call and Fortune Teller near those. Because this is the fall vibes right there. So these are the two newer ones down here. But these in a fall palette, yes, bitch. Love that for us. And then, I'm even going to put Mystical. We're just doing them all. Like I said, Mystical's going down here too because fall vibes. So it's got more of that purple. But, look at this shit. Ooh, I love it so much. Now I just got to remember which ones I have already done. All right, let's go. We're going to go up top. I'm going to do Whimsical, which is like the baby pink. This one I use quite a bit as well. I forget. I think actually Makeup Geek reposted me, and this was one of the shades that I used. You see, like, who would remember that? Somebody that's obsessed. Then we have Daydreamer. This one is basically like a metallic lavender. Beautiful. See, this is, again, why I love these, is because they had, like, look at these 6 eyeshadows right there. Like, I would use the shit out of those because of the type of looks that I do. That's why I love them. And then we have Medieval. This is, I don't really use this one, but it's a beautiful blue. Yes. See, look at these swatches. Now go on the Makeup Geek website and try telling me that it's comparable. The swatches online do not do these justice. They're way prettier in real life. So let me just throw, I'm going to put the rest of the new ones back on here just so you can see like the whole collection together. So we've got Charmed. I think this shade is super unique. If you like more like, I think actually Marlena described Charmed as if you want to like dip your fingers into like cool tones and like dip your fingers into a silver, Charmed is a great way to basically like slightly go there but not fully commit. Does that make sense? So that one was, we've got Charmed and Highwire. So we swatched these earlier. If you watched from the beginning, you already saw the shit. You don't care anymore. And then we have Jester, which this one's going to be a favorite. I think this is so beautiful because it's got that like almost like khaki green. I'm a sucker for shades like that. I think they're so pretty. Oh wait, that wasn't Fortune Teller. This is Untamed. Remember I called that Fortune Teller earlier. That's Untamed, not Fortune Teller. I'll swatch Fortune Teller after the shade Epic. My bad, guys. My bad. So those are these two. We swatched these earlier. So Fortune Teller 2 is definitely fall vibes. So this is all... No, there's one more. I'm missing Magic Act. I knew I was forgetting one. So this is another lighter shade. And then this will be all of the Makeup Geek foiled shadows. What are your favorites? Let's look at these now. I'm still going to go with In the Spotlight. That baby pink. Like, this is really standing out to me. Whimsical. That's this one right up here. That's really standing out to me in person. And these do have a beautiful, like, glitter effect to it, but it's not glitter like it's going to fall in your eyes. It's, like, glitter that's going to make it shine. So, I'm going to say In the Spotlight, Whimsical, Starry-Eyed, Grandstand, Charmed, I think is super unique, Illuminati, Jester, literally all of them, guys. I don't know what else to say. I tried. I tried... and I'm being unsuccessful. Let me give you a zoom just so you can really go there. Gorgeous. Gorgina. Alright. Now, let's talk about matte shadows real quick. This one's not going to be nearly as, like, exciting. But I'll show you them just so you can see. So I'll start with Tiki Hut. I'm definitely not swatching all of these right now, guys. I'm just going to show you, like, my faves. But stay tuned for a future video on, like, creating my perfect fall palettes. That's the shade Cheetah Bear. And then we have, I think this is, what is this one? No, that's the wrong one. Americano is the one that I wanted. Hang on, I gotta wipe these off. I'm gonna go with Bitten, Americano. Americano is gonna swatch probably like shit. So you've got Bitten, Americano, Like, see how bad these swatch? But they look so much better on the eyes. I've already assured you of that. I think those would be like my staples, but let me give you guys the greens too because I really love these. So let's do Olive You, and it's tragic swatching these because I know how these perform. And then Spilled Tea. Like, tell me that that is not a beautiful palette right there. Try telling me that that is not a beautiful palette. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there because, like I said, I do plan on doing those other videos. I need to keep brainstorming like how I want to actually go about it. But guys, if you like how either of these looks came out today, it's this palette. Quality's there. Still love everything about Makeup Geek. If you guys are shopping Makeup Geek, I would love it and appreciate it if you guys did use my discount link down below. Or not my discount link, my affiliate link down below. And then I do have the Britches discount code for 10% off. Now, is everybody paying attention right now? Because this is what you need to hear. Alright? If you want to buy eyeshadows, if you're not buying the 4 pans, okay? Create a custom palette, and I'm going to show you why. I showed this on my Insta story, but in case you guys aren't following me there, you need to see this, okay? So let me switch you guys over into my screen share because I really need to drive this home because I'm like, why do people not do this every single time that they're ordering? Because this is how you should always order Makeup Geek. So this is exactly how I ordered mine. This is how you create the custom palette. You pick your shades on the side. You just click on whatever eyeshadow that it's telling you. You pick your shade. I'm going to add Jester because that's exactly what I did. And it adds it into the palette, right? So you'll see, as we scroll down, the total price, because this is all foiled eyeshadows, they're more expensive. So the price is more expensive. It retails for $76.41. Add that into your cart, and it discounts it down to $38. So you get all these eyeshadows discounted. Oh, I think it's got 2 of each on here. So it's discounted down to $4.22 per shadow. So it's $37.98 for a palette, plus code BRITCHES for 10% off of that. That's how you should buy Makeup Geek shadows. Customize your palettes, have a freaking ball. Get inspired by the website. That's how I recommend if you're shopping. That's how I do it right there. Just be mindful if you're creating more than one palette. There could be a glitch in their system because that's what they said happened was I tried adding like multiples of the same shade and they only set 1 and I was supposed to get 2. So just be mindful of that. And the reason that I ordered 2 was because I wanted to do a giveaway for you guys for this palette right here. Just because, one, I'm so grateful for you guys for like giving me the opportunity of being a Makeup Geek affiliate. Like, it wouldn't have happened without you guys tagging Marlena. So I bought another one of these palettes. So this one's obviously mine. I have the rest of the shadows coming for the giveaway palette. All I want you guys to do is create your perfect fall palette in the comment section down below. That's literally it. Go on the site, have a fucking field day. Like, have fun doing it. And I want you guys to put together color stories because maybe I will end up creating that on a Throwback Thursday and showcasing your guys' perfect palettes. I think that would be really fun. And it allows me to incorporate Makeup Geek more into my channel and just show you guys like palettes that you would be interested in. Maybe we'll inspire other people to be into other color stories. Maybe you guys will be like, you know what, I'm going to challenge this bitch to use this palette. It's all meant to be fun. And then also the best way to contact you. So 2 things, literally, whether it's Instagram, whether it's your email, just so I can contact the winner because I'll be closing this out. What's today? The 14th. I'll probably close this out. I'm waiting for my calendar to pull up. We'll close it on Sunday the 19th, and then I'll announce the winner on new makeup releases on Monday. That's what we'll do. Open internationally, because I don't think everybody can get Makeup Geek everywhere. I will open it internationally. And yes, just do that. Create your custom palettes, leave them down below of all the shades, and then your best way to contact you. And that's all you got to do if you want to try to win the Fall Scenes Makeup Geek palette. But guys, oh wait, shit, damn, I finally remembered to do the giveaway correctly, and I was like, shit, my eyebrows aren't even done. Let me do my brows really quick, because I have been known back in the day, recently I've been using like brow products, but I did always use these two eyeshadows right here. I'm sure you can maybe see in the pans. These two shadows, you can see the little lines where I used to use these for my brows all the time. I'm gonna try using this shade. That way if you have brows like me, or the same shade, you can see if this will work. So I'm gonna use Deja Brew today. I don't think this is gonna be a perfect match, but we'll see if it works. Just for shits and gigs, excuse me. So, if you guys are in the live chat now, I would love to hear, like, what's your fave? Like, have you tried Makeup Geek? What are your favorite eyeshadows that you've tried? Are there any that you're just like, oh my god, it's a staple in my collection? Any that you've hit pan on? But don't forget, if you want to enter the giveaway, make sure you leave a comment after the video post, because it needs to be in the comment section. It can't be in the live chat. And make sure you, guys, like, put together your palettes. You know what? If you're feeling so froggy too, if you guys put your palettes together and you want to take a picture and tag me on Instagram, like on Insta Story or something, that would be so fun to like visually see all your guys' palettes and pictures. Oh my god, this could be so fun if you guys actually participate. So look at Deja Brew. I could totally use this for my eyebrows. And then the brush that I use for this is the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. This is, I think, just her like brow brush. It's a little warmer. Like, I like my eyebrows to be more cool tone just because my hair, I feel like, is more cool tone. But I mean, in a pinch, like, I could totally make this work for my brows. But some people might be like, your eyebrows are a little warm, if somebody really wanted to clock my makeup that day. But I just saw somebody's favorite shade was Corrupt. Corrupt is the matte black. That's another amazing black eyeshadow. Like, super black, super pigmented. One of the best blacks in my collection is Makeup Geek Corrupt. Yes, totally agree. Like, the fact that I knew exactly what shade that was off of the name. I'm impressed with myself on that one. Oh my god. Okay, if I had to pick one, I think I would go with Cheetah Bear. Like, the one, the OG, like, I feel like Cheetah Bear was one of those shades that put Makeup Geek on the map, honestly. Like, so many people loved it, because it was, like, the perfect undertone, the perfect shade to throw in your crease, the perfect, like, all over, like, who didn't love fucking, it was formerly known as Cocoa Bear, but now it's Cheetah Bear. But I'm pleasantly surprised with how Deja Brew worked on my brows today. And let's do a brow bone highlight. You know what? Let's use a different shadow. Let's use Starry Eyed for the brow bone. Like, so reflective, be careful. We'll use that there. And then I'll throw, I'll do Starry Eyed again on this inner corner. A little bit more, I didn't grab enough. Just to give that inner corner highlight. This shadow's so great. And you know what, just so you guys have a visual, because I know I said you could use these for highlight. Peach Smoothie, that came back in the pastel collection. I have that one too. That one's great. I don't use it that much though, because it's one of those shadows. It's like, it's so light you don't really see it on my skin tone like right now. But that's a good one though. I'm gonna use the pink. Let's use Whimsical. I'd be mindful, I already have a highlight, but look at so blinding. Like, literally so blinding. Might emphasize texture, so just be mindful. But if I didn't already have a highlight, so that was Whimsical. Let's do Starry Eyed on the other side, because I feel like this would be a really wearable shade for a lot of different skin tones. Yup. Yup. It's hella intense. Be careful. Be careful. But if it's too much, you just go over it with a brush. Calm it down a little bit. She cute. She cute. See? Makeup Geek, I love you. That's it. That's all. Guys, how long have we been here? This has been way too long. An hour and a half. Holy shit. Okay. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up or thumbs down. Subscribe if you're new. Lots of Makeup Geek coming because I'm going to make it a priority. We've got M Cosmetics, the new eyeshadow thingies. We have that coming up. I need to do a testing new makeup. We're going to have Odin's Eye coming up. Sephora Loves List declutter. I forgot what you guys voted, what you guys want to see next. So leave it in the comments down below. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, don't forget all the things that I mentioned that you got to do. There's literally 2. Okay? Don't forget to do that. And that will close next Sunday. And I will announce the winner on Monday the 20th. In new makeup releases, likely at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in the meantime, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and thank you guys again for making me a Makeup Geek affiliate. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye!